Yeah. My first real video that I'm making. I'm motivated to make this video because I think that I might say that a lot in this video too. So a little FYI. But I'm making this video because I think that I gotta kind of step out of my shell now. I didn't go out and buy any of this stuff. I've had it for a while for different reasons. So I feel like now is the time that I got to kind of combine my resources to essentially put myself out here and tell the world what's going on with me. Uh, so I kind of got in tune with a lot as of 2020 and with COVID and all, and kind of got into a lot of content that I was kind of into, but I got deeper into it, or I found out about new people. But I'm realizing that people like me, where I'm a black man with a good head on my shoulders, and I pride I would say I pride my like, I don't want my race to die out, kind of thing. Like, we're only 13% of this country, but if you look at what's going on around the internet, you will see that a lot of and I mean, really, just in life, I'm getting a little more comfortable now. This is cool. With life, the media you see on TV and stuff, you see what's going on. You know, you if you were an alien and you took a look at what they were putting out there, uh, what they were putting out there that looked like me, you know, you would say that you would think that I was like some gun toting, lunatic that, with no regard for life. And it's like, I'm not even like that. But if you look at TV or you look at any kind of mainstream media, that's the kind of impression that you get, from people like me. And I'm not even that type of person. I got my own stuff, I'm a well-off guy. I'm a good person, but it's like I'm not represented out here. And a real big proponent of why I'm making this video is because one guy who I just recently subscribed to, O'Shea Duke Jackson, shouts out to him because he's the real reason why I'm making this video. Well, not him, but he put the information out there that I received that made me want to do this. But he put it out there that Goldman Sachs just gave $10 billion to black women for whatever reason. I guess to pay off debts or whatever. But, and I don't have any problems with that. I don't care, honestly. But there is nobody to do that for me or black men, well-off black men. Because I know I'm not the only one. I do have friends that are kind of in my boat, but not really. But there's nobody to do that for us. I can't. I mean, I know that a lot of guys who look like me are rappers and actors and performers or entertainers of some sort, but I don't look to them for that kind of stuff. I don't look to anybody actually for anything, honestly. But when that kind of stuff happens, you got to think that, okay, well, they got somebody in their corner, who do we have in our corner? We don't even like, and like O'Shea said, we don't even really have ourselves in our corner. So that's why I'm making these videos, because I mean, it's time for black men who are doing good, who actually care, and don't want to distance themselves, like guys like Earthquake, the comedian. I just seen, I think there was another video O'Shea put out, maybe, but he was talking about how black women won't even give him a time of day. And this dude is a successful comedian. And it's like, we really don't have anybody in our circle like that want us to go further. You have $1 million corporations. You have $1 million corporations who give money to my female counterpart. You got people out here who put them on pedestals. I mean, and women in general who put them on pedestals, and just like uplift. But there's nobody like the movie Antoine Fisher. Like, there's nobody to cry for the black man, the black boy. Nobody, because everybody thinks that we're all gonna be the same. All gonna go down the same road and essentially be the same type of person. And that's not the case. Like, I'm thinking about going back to school. Well, not back, but going to school, finishing school, and possibly becoming an engineer. You know, and it's very convenient how all of a sudden it comes out that Goldman Sachs is giving black women $10 billion when I could definitely use that money to go to college and be successful and give back. Give back to, whoever needs it, uplift my family, because there's nobody in my family. And I'm gonna be honest, there's nobody in my family that's doing this. There's nobody in my family that's on essentially the same boat as me. Although I do have friends that are kind of, but not any family. So when you have people that do stuff like that, you got companies that do stuff like that. It's like, okay, well, I guess I got to just keep working harder. It's not going to just be given to me. And I understand that. That's why I'm not like, oh man, fuck Goldman Sachs, or I might not even be able to put this on YouTube, but forget Goldman Sachs or whatever. But I mean, that's fine and all. They can do whatever they want with their money. But I know at the end of the day, it's becoming time now that black men who want better off, who want a future in this country, we actually have to start doing stuff together and uniting together. We don't have to. I know all of us don't want to be rappers. All of us don't want to be ball players of any sort. That's not all of us, but that's what people believe. And the ones that don't, subscribe to that narrative need to come out of their shows and speak up, because now is the time, man. It's getting to the time where, like, come on now, like, look at what's going on. $10 billion, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. I don't even think black people spend that much money. Black men spend that much money. Black people spend that much money. I don't think. But I mean, I don't know. It's like, you go inside of the cities and you see what's going, like the inner cities, I mean, and you look at the corners and stuff and you see black men downtrodden. I see why people say the stuff that they say, but at the same time, they never really acknowledge the well off. And the ones that are well off, they leave the race. They don't try to stay at, okay, I'm gonna find me a decent black woman and try to make something with this, because there's always some sort of animosity with parents, and like, I don't like black women and this kind of stuff. And that's just what happens. They leave on both sides. You get black women who go to college. A lot of black women go to college, but they end up being single, or they end up leaving the race. So it's like the ones that do care the numbers are dwindling fast. So I don't know. And then it's like, it's a new year, 2021. I really do think that a lot of black men who aren't just entertainers, who got something to say, who actually can have a deep conversation and, and not try to, because I don't understand, try to kind of make it a comical, perspective, kind of inject funny into it when funny is not even necessary. Like the ones that subscribe to that kind of stuff, they need to start speaking up. I barely create content. I really wouldn't even have pictured myself doing this, but I do think that it's necessary now, and I will be definitely willing to, any other black content creators out there. I'm not a type of, guy who just hate, like, I'm not gonna say hate, but like, I'm not gonna say like, I want everybody else to do bad and us to do good. I mean, that would be nice, but that's not what I want, but because I'm not that type of person. I just do understand that the situation is getting kind of dire. So it's kind of like a call to action almost. That's what this is. It's kind of a call to action. Like, it's like you kind of see people like me out in public, but nobody ever decides to speak to them. And I'm kind of speaking from personal and just a general sense because, I mean, I understand the stigma. People consume media a lot. Like, instead of in front of a screen, thoughts being put in their head instead of them formulating themselves, actually going out and talking to people. Like, you see what's going on inside of your little echo chambers on the internet and stuff like that. And you just, you form your own opinions about things in your head without actually verifying, because you look at what you have in front of you and you say, this is the truth. This is it. And it's like, you go out here and you actually, if that person were to go out here and actually talk to people instead of just believing what they see. And this is everybody who does this kind of stuff, maybe like 98% of the country of America. If you actually go out here and talk to whoever you have and I'm not saying like just pick a random, like people who look well off, people who look like they aren't like gonna take your money when you turn your head, like, and then some of those people too. But I get that. I get why prejudging is a thing, and I'm kind of getting off. But like, just go out here and try to shatter those stereotypes that you got in your head. Like when people see me, I mean, that's the only reason I'm saying this, because when people see me and they get that, oh, well, this dude, oh boy, I better clutch my purse a little tighter on my wallet, and it's like, I'm not even like that. Like, I can hold a conversation with anybody, and I mean, I don't have any hate in my heart against anybody, but it's like you people, they're not willing to actually go out here and see if what they believe is true or not, and so pretty much I'm saying that because you really, like, if people already got it made up in their minds what they're going to believe. So that's like, if you go to somebody and expect them to like treat you how you think you're supposed to be treated, but they treat you otherwise because they have this I guess perspective in their minds about the type of person that you are. So they're gonna avoid you, and I mean, I get it. I get why, because we don't even try to shatter those stereotypes. There's still black people out here, at least not that I've heard of, that actually say that, okay, well, yeah. I mean, we speak up, because that's why I'm doing this now. You got people that do that, but, you have a lot of like mainstream people. They don't speak up and they just, okay, that's fine. If that can be us, and I don't know. It's just that pretty much my point is we really can't turn to anybody else. We have to do it ourselves because people already got it made up in their minds that we aren't worth anything. So, like, why turn to them? You know? And if we could generate the money ourselves, we wouldn't even need anybody else. You know? And we can't even turn to our own women because they're walking out the door. They're walking out and, you know, they get money from other people, you know? It's just, I mean, maybe I'm like ranting a little bit, like going off on tangents, but it's fine, you know, because it's just like, it's just crazy, you know? And it's just, it's insane how, like, I'm really trying to go to school, and for an example, and it's like, how many other people are in my case? You can only wonder. Like, I'm trying to go back to school, and all of a sudden I hear that, oh well, you know, the girl that looks like you know, your sister, pretty much, like my sister got $10 billion, and I get nothing. You know, that's fine. But it's like, okay, well, you know, clearly there's nobody out here that's for us, you know, except for us. So that's why this kind of thing is necessary. That's why black men like me gotta kind of come out of the shell. This is one of my first videos. So if I tripped over it, I didn't make any cuts or anything, but I know I tripped over it a lot. That's fine. But you got the point. I mean, I guess I could see myself doing this more, but I don't know. Maybe I might cut this part out. But it's just wild. It's just wild. Like, the further we go into the future, it's just like they really want us to be like, and it's not like it's being like opposed. Like, all this stuff that's going on where it's like it's to divide black men and black women. Like, it's not being opposed. Black women, they are okay with them just receiving 10 billion and not us. They're okay with that, you know? So it's like, I mean, you can't be mad. You can't be mad at them. You just, all you have to do, all you can really do is just make your own, you know? Like Germany, before they became Nazi Germany, like when they were in World War I, when they were broke and they owed everybody, you know, what they do? They was like, okay, well, we're going to turn inward and we'll just start trading with ourselves and build up. And then look what happened. Like, I mean, yeah, but still, that's not my point. The principle behind that is what we need to do. Like, black men need to turn inward and start trading with ourselves and, you know, and just build something, because there's nothing. There's really nothing. Like, nothing. I mean, I don't even look at people from Africa as being like related to me or that. No. So I don't turn just because they got the same skin. No. Black people are like, black Americans, African Americans are like a small, like, I don't know, just like are like an enigma, like just there, you know, no relations to anybody else. It's just, so I can't really, and they don't even look at me like that. So even then, if I were to, it wouldn't be mutual. So, I mean, you really can't turn to anybody else. So I'm maybe making the same point over and over, but, and I do rant a lot. So I might have to start making more videos like this. Yeah, I'm done.